Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So there's a bit of buzz going around about Nazem Kadri, and I wanted to do a video on this. There was an article put out by Sportsnet's Ryan Dixon, where he mentioned the teams that you've heard a lot about, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens being linked to Nazem Kadri, but now there's other teams being mentioned, and the New Jersey Devils are one of those. So where it went as far as the New Jersey Devils beat reporters saying, putting out a debate, should we look into acquiring Nazem Kadri? So it's interesting. Nazem Kadri is a good player. He's a bit older, but it's interesting. So I had to do a video on this and talk about this. Is it worth it for the New Jersey Devils or any of these other teams to look at Nazem Kadri at this point? Let's talk about it in this video, so please stay with me throughout. So Sportsnet's Ryan Dixon said that Nazem Kadri is also drawing interest from the New Jersey Devils, the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Colorado Avalanche. The earlier trade speculation was focused on the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens, but there's new teams in the mix, and those three teams are the ones I just mentioned are the New Jersey Devils, the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Colorado Avalanche. The article mentioned, a return to the Maple Leafs or the Colorado Avalanche would create headlines, but neither club can take on his $7 million cap hit without being creative. And if the Flames retain some salary, both teams lack the assets to entice a deal. The Montreal Canadiens, who were earlier mentioned in trade speculation, may be out as well. They're looking to add a second-line center. However, Jimmy Murphy of RG Media explains that there is currently no interest in Kadri, as he has talked to a team source with the Montreal Canadiens. Other articles have gone on to mention what the price might be for Nazem Kadri. It might cost a prospect, another player, and a pick, as the Flames are still want to remain competitive for this upcoming year. So, the New Jersey Devils are a team that need a player like Nazem Kadri. He plays with a bit of edge. He plays with a bit of bite. He's been very durable the past 3 seasons, playing 80 full calendar years of 82 games. So, with the Devils, the way they've dealt with injuries this past couple of years, maybe to bring in a player like him, but you never know how the season's going to go. You can get an injury day one, you never know. But the Devils have dealt with a lot of that, so getting a player who's durable, especially playing out west, could be something that could attract a lot. He's a Stanley Cup champion. He scores big goals. He's got a good shot. He still can skate at 34 years old, and that's the big concern with Nazem Kadri is his age. He's 34 years old, listed as a center. I believe he played wing at times too, so would he be a winger for Jack Hughes' line, or would he be a third-line center? Either situation would work out great for them. 6 foot, 192 pounds. His current cap hit is $7 million. He's in year 4 of 7. He's a UFA in 2029. And I also have to say that he's spent time in the Toronto Maple Leafs organization, so he's familiar with Sheldon Keefe, and vice versa. So that could be something that has a say in this as well. But, I like Nazem Kadri. He scores big-time goals. He still could put up 30-plus goal years. He still could skate out there, as you've seen a lot of highlights from him playing with the Calgary Flames. And with this, the Devils are a team that doesn't have a lot of cap space. Sure, they have a little bit over $6 million now, but the thing is that they still have to sign Luke Hughes, and they need cap space after that. But the Calgary Flames are a team that has a lot of cap space. They have $15.4 million as of now, and they're a team that if the Devils can be creative and somehow trade maybe a Mercer, add a Palat, they can get that contract off their books and create some cap room that way. It's going to cost a lot more. If they do take on Palat's contract, it's going to be possibly an additional prospect or pick. But the Devils have the assets to make this trade and, create that cap room needed to bring in some scoring help and still to sign Luke Hughes. So this could be a beneficial trade to the New Jersey Devils and to the Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames don't want to just lose one of their best players for nothing. They're going to want some players in return, and that's where I think Dawson Mercer is going to go in this trade to entice them. You bring in a durable player as well. You bring in a player who could play center or wing. He could play anywhere up the lineup. And, with him, maybe he needs some more opportunities. Familiar with a lot of Devils that are on that team. Played with Blake Coleman, Yegor Sharangovich, just to name a few. But, this can be a situation that can work out for both sides, and I think maybe the Devils should look into this. There's not a lot of talk going around as far as rumors, so I had to do this video. Let's talk about Nazem Kadri's stats. In 24-25, you played in 82 games, scored 35 goals, 32 assists, 67 points. In 23-24, 82 games played, 29 goals, 46 assists, 75 points. And in 22-23, played in 82 games, 24 goals, 32 assists, 56 points. His best year came in 21-22, playing with the Colorado Avalanche, where he won the Stanley Cup. He played in 71 games, 28 goals, 59 assists for 87 points. And in the playoffs, he's played in 52 games, 19 goals, 25 assists for 44 points. So, I like Nazem Kadri. I still think he's a player, even at 34 years old, that can still get around the ice, still can help a team out. And, you want players like this in the lineup, especially if the Devils are going to lose a player like Palat. You need a playoff guy like Kadri, a guy who plays with bite, a guy who's won a Stanley Cup, and that's something that can add to this locker room. So, I don't know. This could be something that the Devils look at. I don't know if the age would be too much of a concern. He comes with a bit of terms, so you don't have to worry about his contract for a couple of years. And maybe if the Calgary Flames can retain some of that money for the New Jersey Devils, maybe $1 million, $1.5 million, that can help out both sides as well. The Calgary Flames are a team that the New Jersey Devils have done a lot of business with in the past. So can the teams link up one more time to make another big trade? So comment below and let me know what you think about this. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so, and subscribe to Hockey Skate Down. It's free. And join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.